Risk warning. All trading is high risk and one of the most difficult activities you will ever consider. To succeed, it takes time, effort, hard work, discipline, and determination. And there is no guarantee that you will succeed. Most traders lose money, and some lose all of their money and more. You should only ever use money you can afford to lose. And if you do not understand what you are doing, stop immediately and find out. This is real money. Millionaires Journey Forex will not accept liability for any loss which may arise directly or indirectly from the content on this course in any way, or in using our trading style and any ideas that we share. Trading suggestions in whichever of various markets you choose to trade, or using whatever instrument. We are not financial advisors. You alone is responsible for your decision and capital. Hi guys, this is Siabonga from Millionaires Journey. We are continuing with our trading course, the strategy breakdown. So on this video, we'll be looking at how to draw trend line, looking at buying and selling and what to do at the touch of the trend line. And if we have some invalid trend lines, then we can look at them too. So here is an example. Let me first start by showing you an invalid trend line, because I see one here. I see one invalid trend line. You see, the trend line becomes invalid as soon as it's broken or intersected. So this one is broken, which means it's invalid. So on this video, we are talking about the dead touch, what to do at the dead touch of the trend line. Remember I said for you to draw a trend line, you need 3 points: point A, point B, point C, right? This is point D, or you can count this as point A, and this can be point B, and you're looking for trades at point C because this point wasn't perfect. It didn't touch the trend line, but it reversed near the trend line. So what you do here when you see this, say point A, point B, you wait for price to come and give you the point C, and look at how the price reacted when it got to the third point. Look how it pushed up when it got to the third point. So all it takes it's patient. I know this may the point A and point B, and then it pushed up and was gone. As long as you see these 2 points, you just draw a trend line and forget about it. When you keep on following this pair, you will see it one day approaching that trend line, and you'll know that okay, here is the opportunity that I've been waiting for weeks, and you can execute your buy trade. And you see it pushed up and hit target very quickly, and now you see it's giving us signs that it's about to reverse, because we have a double top and we have a trend line that is dropping, and we have a second point here. I'm sure there is there's another point up there and this is a third point that is about to push the market to the downside. So patience is very important when you are trading this strategy. That's why you find some weeks we only trade, we are only scalping. We don't have these good trades, these long trades. You see here, we had point A, we had point B, and we had a breakout and pushed to the downside. If you're trading a trend line breakout, you would have made some profit. Or if you were trading a pattern, because this is a weight, and if you're trading this weight, you would have made some good profit while you wait for price to get to this level where you'll be getting your buy trade. So the market is full of opportunities. That's why my strategy is a 4-piece strategy, so that you know how to capitalize on each and every move that you may come across on them. The market, when you look at the chart, you can capitalize on any move that you see on the chart when you are analyzing the market. Again, another clear example and a good trade. We had a point A, we had a point B. You can say point B, or let me just say point B. And on point C, you would have got a very good buy trade, and also on point D. After you get your 2 points, all you do is just extend your trend line. You just extend. If you have a trend line like this and you see the market coming to you, just extend it. And if the market comes to touch it, you are taking your trade. And if you see that the market is pushing up, you just extend it again. As long as it's not broken, it is still valid. The trend line becomes invalid as soon as it's broken. So it's like a channel. You see, it's a rising channel. You can execute trades point A, point B, and on point C you would have got a very nice sell. Point C here, you would have gotten a very nice sell, and then when it gives you a point D on the downside, you would have gotten another nice buy, and on the point D to the upside, you would have given you another sell. So you see that the market is filled with opportunities if you are using this strategy the right way. Let's say you are trading this method, but you are using patterns. You would have had this pattern. This is a descending channel, and at the break of it, you would have gotten a very, very, very nice trade to the upside. So the market is filled with opportunities, and you still have your point A, you have your point B, and your point C. So you haven't broken any road. So you can either enter here or at the break of this line. It's a double confirmation. You see, you're pushing it to the upside. That's why I'm saying spend time on the market looking at these things to train your eye, so that your eye can start understanding that, okay, if you see this, you can do this. If you see this, you can do this, because you won't just start seeing these things and start making money. Look at this. We had a point A here, we had a point B here, and then we had a breakout here. If you had bought on this breakout, look at how many pips you would have made. That's something like 60 to 90 pips. And you see, and again, point A, point B, point C. So you would have bought here on point B, point C, and also bought here at the breakout. So you have two trades. This one is 100 pips and this one is 90 pips. Now you have like 190 pips on one chart. You see, as long as you are able to capitalize on the trend line and also be able to capitalize on the patterns, you need to be able to master both of these trading methods. Let me show you something again. This is a descending channel. See a descending channel here, and then at the break of this channel, you see that the market started pushing up. This is the market pushing up. After breaking this channel, it pushed up. You see, so train your eye to see these things. Train your eye, because I can show you all of these things, but if you don't train your eye, you will have problem. Look here, point A, point B. Now I'm waiting for point C, then I'm taking my buy trade to the upside. Again here, I have my point A, I have my point B, I'm waiting for a point C to take another trade. Here we have our double top. Market came here from the high, dropped, came here from another high. You would have gotten a trade here and pushing up. So you see that you are not only learning one strategy that may not work, You are learning different method, patterns, trend lines, structure, all of these things. Here you have a double top, you would have sold, and when it got here on the dead touch, you are buying. When it gets here on the dead touch, you are selling. You are moving with the market. As long as the market is moving, there are unlimited opportunities. You just need the right strategy to start looking for these opportunities, right? Same thing, point A, point B, point C. You are buying it on a point C. You are buying it on the point C, and you see it pushed up again. Just master drawing the trend line. Be patient enough to get the point C, and then you are going with the market. Again, here we have a point A, we have a point B. If the market can happen to give me a point C, I wouldn't hesitate to sell here on this point C. I wouldn't hesitate to sell. I would just sell and let the market run to the downside too with my trade. Let's look at the last example. It's almost the same as the first example, because the market got to the point C and started pushing up. So I think that's it for today's video. And if you want to see about stop loss, take profit, and all of those things, you need to watch the first videos. And then remember that sometimes I can say do this about stop loss, but it all depends on your risk reward or your risk hunger. Some people risk 1 to 3, some people risk 2 to make 10. It depends on what you are willing to risk, right? So you need to have your risk management on point, and then you'll be sorted. So thank you for watching up to this very end. Let's meet again on another episode of this video series. From this point, we are starting to put all these methods together. We are starting to combine all these methods together. Thank you.